comedic moment. But basically, that was kind of like the real end of the match kind of thing. You know, all the matches and everything. But unfortunately for Razor Rum, who, ladies and gentlemen, has died again in SFW. I know it's not funny, but still, you know, he died again. I'm sorry, but I find that very, very hilarious, you know. He was killed by Corey Bain, who didn't have a match. He was supposed to commentate tonight, but whatever. Okay. So, with that out of the way, we got some SMF King of the Bitches tournament matches. Let's see, what happened between now. I think Mr. Belvedere debuted. He beat, who was he? Joey moved on to the semifinals, and I think everything else was set. And then in the semifinals, the first or the quarterfinal action, Green Ranger beat, I can't remember. I know Green Ranger was in. Chris Roll was in. Randy Orton was in. I just can't remember who they faced. I'm sorry, guys. I don't have the bracket up with me right now. But Mr. Belvedere, who was supposed to wrestle Osama bin Laden, did not make it to the show, which was quite a shock to me, you know. And then Chuck Norris actually had to take his place, and unfortunately, Mr. Chuck Norris could not overcome Super bin Laden. The Bin Laden scale has been downgraded from Ultimate to Super, ladies and gentlemen. Downgraded to Ultimate to Super. That means you may go outside, but please be on the alert for any attacks. But, and then about a day later, it was sad news in SMF that Mr. Belvedere had died. Man. I just can't believe that, you know, personally. That's just, I thought he was going to have a long career. He only had one match. That sucks. So, basically, we got Osama bin Laden in one semifinal and Randy Orton in the other semifinal. One semifinal match has taken place, which was Green Ranger and Chris Lowell, the original Chris Lowell, and in probably the biggest upset of the tournament by far. I bet you probably could have asked 100 people on SMF forums who would win before in the fight in that semifinal beforehand. Probably a good more than at least 75% was said Green Ranger. Got Matt Hardy. Ah, damn. I got allergies. Sorry. It was said easily the Green Ranger. But it just, I couldn't believe it either. I was like, no freaking way. But Chris Lowell is in. I think he faces the winner on SmackDown, which I think will be next week probably. So look out for that. I would probably, so it's going to be either Randy Orton or Super bin Laden, which is also going to be a good match. But Chris Lowell could become a SMF champion after being the longest superstar in SMF champion. Could you imagine that? That's just amazing how a superstar who's been there the longest has not held the championship. But I digress. So that's about it. I may have gone over time, I'm not sure. Part 2 or 3, depending on how far I'm over time I am, will be about Ska. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around for part 2 / and or 3. I'm not sure yet. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Okay, so this part's going to be talking about Scott. I might have been a little over time, I'm not sure. See, so we had the, I would have gotten this done a little sooner, but I did get a chance to watch everything, all of the Superstar Clash. I was expecting it to be on the 31st, but he kind of sprung it up at least a day ahead. And I didn't get a chance to watch it fully until about a few like a good 15 minutes ago, probably. Once again, Lone Star, I apologize. I've had some stuff to do around the house, you know. I apologize. I actually sort of have a life out of Caw, you know. But you know, the first Superstar Clash in about 3 months, you know, pretty long, you know, compared to all the other normal shows in whatchamacallit Caw, you know, Superstars. Okay, so. Excuse me. We had the 0-1 we had the Internet Championship. I think, yeah, the Internet Championship of Optimus Prime, the new champion, who I'm saying once again, Rookie of the Year in Ska. Took on Joker, the former champion. Why so serial, Joker? Why so serial? Basically, you know, good match, actually, you know, for opening match, you know, it's quite good. Let's see what happened. You know, it's just nothing, kind of straight by the book. And it was just normal. Let's see. Optimus Prime won and retained the championship, which was good, you know, for me. Yay. Oh, and let's see, I'm trying to think here. Hang on, just pull up Ska's homepage. Okay, wait a minute. Oh, get you out of the way. Oh, and Homer Simpson came out and just said, and like totally like pwned Spider-Man beforehand. Oh, and part 3 was, in my opinion, very funny, which was, well, the one match that wasn't funny was, Zod versus, Santa Claus, which was actually quite a slobber knocker, in my opinion. Unfortunately, Thor came out and totally attacked, Zod, who I have kneeled before, you know, trust me, he will actually make you kneel if he comes to your house. I'm not kidding. But, you know, this match was kind of thrown out, you know, which is kind of unfortunate. And then, we got, another, Talking Tough with Mr. T. God, I love that show. It's just so hilarious, that show. You know, 'cause he's, woo, you know. So then we had, like, David Beckham and, Michael Jordan and, like, kind of were his guests, kind of. And, it was just, you know, Beckham was, like, challenging him to a match, you know. Kobe Bryant, I think, would have been there, but he's actually training for Beijing, the Olympics, which are roughly, I don't know, like a couple months away, actually. You know, Beckham tried to sneak up on Jordan, but Jordan got the best of Beckham. Thank God, you know, this was already, you know, early on, this was looking like another good Superstars of Caw, Superstar Clash, whatchamacallit, Matt Clash. Then we had Mr. Clean, who, was like, who we actually learned that, Green Lantern, could not show up, which, was kind of a sad, I was like mad, I was a little mad out there, and Mr. Clean was like, oh, guess I'm gonna go in. As soon as he had the foot out the door, Lincoln says, wait a minute, I have a opponent for you, like, I'm not gonna tell you, like, he was like, oh, man, ding. Then we had, like, a tag team match, which was Vader and Bison versus Inuyasha and Iron Man, or, well, actually it was Inuyasha and Iron Man versus Darth Vader and Bison, which is kind of weird in my opinion, because it's like a heel face versus a heel face team, you know? I would have thought I would have done it, Bison, Iron Man, Vader, and Inuyasha. That's just me, but again, this match was a great match, you know?